Summer reading is so much more fun when it's on your own terms, whether you're heading back to school soon or you've been long graduated. But opening a book isn't the only way that you can spend your season with the Cleveland Public Library. Here to tell us more is Isabel Rue and Jacqueline Lamb. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
First, Isabel, tell us, what ways can we spend our summer with Cleveland Public Library out and about this year?
Of course. So everyone knows we have our library branches scattered throughout the city, but we also wanted to be in spaces where the community is already gathering. So we have this amazing system called our book boxes. So they're basically shipping containers that have been retrofit to become mini libraries that serve the community in community spaces. So we have our Edgewater book box at Edgewater Beach. We also have our book box at Wade Oval, which serves kind of the museum campus, and we open it up for events there. We also have our art box in Asiatown. So we have those three, and people can even see us at the historic West Side Market on Fridays and Saturdays, so they can get their groceries, and they can also pick up some books while they're there.
And while each branch of the Cleveland Public Library has infinite resources, that's wonderful to have the Cleveland Public Library out in the public, but that's not the only way that you're reaching just about everyone who isn't perhaps able to make it to each branch or perhaps just stumbles across it. So tell us about how the Cleveland Public Library is also on the road.
Yes, we are hitting the road later this summer. We have 2 new vehicles that are going to be bringing library resources directly to the community at events and daycares and educational settings around the city. So one of them is really going to serve our earliest readers, our youngest scholars in the community. That's going to be our On the Road to Reading program, and that's all about bringing early literacy programming to families and children. Then we also have our Tech Express van, and that's going to be, showing off the most state-of-the-art technology to people who might not be able to come into our downtown location here and see our makerspace. They'll be able to get access to technology, maker equipment, gaming, all of that really fun stuff.
Libraries are so much more than just books, and there's also events. So Jacqueline, tell us about the different ways that we can interact with Cleveland Public Library this summer.
Yeah, so our Cleveland Reads program is a way to interact with our scholars to ensure that we eliminate the summer slide. So when they go back to school this fall, they're prepared. And so our program is a way for families and scholars to interact at different levels. So whether they just want to read a book at home and write reviews, they can earn points through Beanstack that way, or they can interact in our branches where we have weekly programs that we have created that's geared towards social emotional learning and literacy. And those programs happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays in our branches. And scholars gain points for participating in those as well. And then we also have some activities for our youngest scholars, 0 to 5, and they can participate in our 0 to 3 Read to Me, and families gain points from there. Or they can also participate in our Family Space, which is an amazing program for supporting kindergarten readiness, and families get points for that as well.
And just reading a book is winning in itself, but that's not the only way that kids can be celebrated for such great accomplishments of continuing their reading over the summer. So tell us about the celebration that you have planned for those.
Yeah, so we have our Huff Block Party on August 2nd. It's going to be amazing. It's going to take place at the Huff Library. So we would love for families to come there and celebrate with us. And that's actually the end date for our Cleveland Read. So we're definitely going to be excited and pumped up that day. So we want as many families to come out as possible. And then we have our big celebration that's going to take place at the Great Lakes Science Center. It's going to be on August 7th from 5 to 8 p.m. and that's open to the public. However, it's going to be an opportunity for us again to celebrate all of the readers and their families who participated with us this summer.
So even if you didn't get to participate in Cleveland Reads this year, although you should next.
Yes.
You said that this is open to the public?
Yeah, we're going to open up to the public. We want as many families to come out and enjoy this time, but always remembering that we are celebrating those who finished and completed the challenge, because it's important that we encourage them as they get ready for school next year.
And what activities will be offered at these events?
Yeah, we're going to have prizes, we're going to have games, we're going to have a DJ and music, and again, it's the Science Center, so you get to participate in all the activities that they have at the Great Lakes Science Center.
Thank you so much for sharing all of this information with us, Jacqueline and Isabel. And speaking of events, have you ever loved a book so much that you wished you could speak to the person who put those words on the pages? Well, with the Cleveland Public Library, you can. And coming up next on CLE Weekend, I'm going to show you just how.